A dull and soggy day, but nice and bright under the lights of your TV studio. And Leeann Noel from Century 21 is here for another installment of Realty Insight.
Yes, thank you, Clarke.
Thank you for coming in.
Of course.
We're talking about a very exciting time in people's lives.
Yeah, it is.
Moving into a new home, what to do, and you are certainly the expert on this, how to help people prepare for a big life event.
Yes.
So we broke it down into some bullet points, and this is our topic of discussion today. Lots to tackle here.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. First, I just want to say to our viewers that really a lot of this should be completed on what's called the final inspection. This is the day before closing, going in with your trusted realtor and having a look at these items. But it is always a good idea to then, once you've got into the home, the moving truck is gone, you are in, smart to have another look around. So let's start with the exterior. Just have a walk outside, see if there's any damages that have come up that potentially need to be addressed. Also, once you're in the home, check plugs, check the appliances, have a look at the floors and the ceilings. You should have done this with your realtor, but again, this is, day of closing, so please have a look. And if there are any issues that come up, right away, contact your realtor and contact your lawyer so that we can get those addressed.
Is there a time for a closing date where it's too late? How is that determined? Really,
it's the day of closing. Final inspection, if anything does come up, the lawyers need to be notified immediately. If there is anything that you notice, do not wait. Contact your lawyer day before closing or on that day that you move in.
Something that needs to be done ASAP concerns safety in the case of a fire.
Yes, your smoke detectors and obviously your carbon monoxide detectors, have a look at those too, test them out. The life expectancy of a smoke detector is usually anywhere between 7 to 8 years. Most smoke detectors are white, so if you see any discoloration, that's definitely a sign that it needs to be replaced. An easy trick, take the smoke detector right into the hardware store, and then if they have an identical one, it's really an easy switch out and great fix.
Security, how should someone approach that? Because it could be anywhere from some new locks to potential surveillance systems.
Cameras, exactly. So again, once the home has been for sale, realtors have had a code, they've had a key. If you've had an investment property, now that you've purchased it, think of tenants. Has that key been used? Has it been cut? So it's really a good idea to think about changing the locks. That's an easy and friendly budget option. But these new technologies are really amazing. So if you do have a little bit more wiggle room in your budget, it can definitely be worth it.
Perhaps moving into a condo would be less to manage.
Correct.
But what are some things that come to mind if you're moving into a new condo?
Well, still do the same things with the interior. Have a look around, again, checking the plugs, walls, ceiling, appliances. Another great tool when you're moving into a condo is check for any online groups. This is a great resource to see if maybe people are selling some things in the building, any questions that you may have about parking, elevator, common areas, and anything just really about the neighborhood.
And what's a closing statement? Quite fittingly, the last bullet point.
That's it. Just to remind new homeowners that this time can be very overwhelming. So it's important to prioritize things. And again, just reach out to your realtor. This is what we love to do. It's not just our job, but it's building relationships. So please be sure that if you have any questions, to reach out.
Next segment. Concerning potential staging. That's a precursor to the staging discussion. Is it better to sell an empty home or one that is occupied?
Or one that's occupied. So we're definitely going to talk about that, and that's going to lead into another segment that we're going to have some special guests with us. So really looking forward to that.
Leeann, thank you so much for this.
Thank you, Clarke.